Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Culture Shock, the show that does not hold punches on shit like this. Guys, it's Friday. We made it to the end of another week. Unfortunately, came across some really disturbing news, but honestly, are you going to be that surprised when I finally give it to you? I mean, I told you in my last video, Monday, get ready for a wild week. There was going to be some crazy shit that was going to happen. And did I call it? I called it. I called it. So, before we get started, guys, I'm Will at Heroic Studios. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should at Will at Heroic Studios. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I mean, you watch 1, 2, maybe 3 videos already, and you still haven't subscribed to the channel. I see my analytics. I know what percentage of viewers are not subscribers and how many are. So just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you really want to just do me a solid, hit that like button as well. That would really help me out. So today, Friday, my Twitter feed, everything is just going crazy. Now, keep in mind that, Fridays are my last Twitter days. I don't get on Twitter Friday, Saturday, Sundays. I take a break, I relax, I recuperate because I know come Monday there's going to be some more wild shit. But this weekend, I might reconsider that personal rule of mine because I get on Twitter this morning, and of course, I'm scrolling through all my notifications. I scroll through the trending, and then what do I see trending? I see Clinton. Clinton is trending. Why is he trending? I don't know, but it seems kind of fishy. So I go ahead and click on the tab, and it has been revealed that through transcripts, Bill Clinton has visited Jeffrey Epstein's island. Now, if you don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is, what he's been living under a rock, dude has been sex trafficking people for years. And not just people, fucking children onto a private island. Now, if you read about Jeffrey Epstein in the past, this dude has a long criminal history of sexual violence and sexual just deviance, everything. Like this isn't his first offense. Why the media decided to ignore this dude after this dude has had so many sexual offenses, I will never know. But it's the fucking media. ABC apparently had the news story the whole time, and the reporter who initially had it was told not to reveal the story. And I'm like, does no one care about the children? These are kids, children who are being sex trafficked on an island where high-profile elite celebrities, politicians are frequently visiting. So now it's been revealed that Bill Clinton is actually one of those people. But come on, folks, let's be real. Do we honestly think that he wasn't on this list? Come on, let's be real. This dude lied once about Monica Lewinsky sucking his dick in the Oval Office. You think he's going to tell the truth about going to go visit a sex island? No, absolutely not. This dude's on the manifest, of course. He's visited a few times. The article is even saying that he visited with a couple underage girls. No one should be surprised. What's surprising is the media is not talking about this. Of course, they're not going to fucking talk about it because Clinton is their golden man, the man who had the plan in the 90s, the man who put a lot of black fathers in jail with this crime bill that he passed. He's the man. He's the guy who's getting his dick sucked in the Oval Office, who's having sex with underage children on his island, but no one's talking about that. You know what the media said? Because it's old news. Meanwhile, the media is still talking about how slavery has affected America. That's been 200-300 years ago, pal. What are you talking about? We're talking about Bill Clinton fucking little kids. It's not okay. You guys are not going to report on this? Well, let me do the pleasure of doing that for you guys. So buckle up, folks. It's going to be heavy. All right, here we go. Posted 16 hours ago from Fox News. Yes, it's Fox News. I don't give a fuck if it's left wing or right wing bias. It's the most accurate news story I've come across so far. And then Fox News hasn't really let me down. So anyone who's crying about, Fox News, you know what? Shut up. Clinton visited Jeffrey Epstein's private island. Unsealed court documents suggest. Now, keep in mind the main word here is suggest. There's nothing in stone. There's nothing here that would implicate that Bill Clinton is actually doing what these documents are saying. Now, again, playing devil's advocate here. You got to look at the wording and how they word things. It hasn't been confirmed yet. So, again, due process. It's up to investigators to get into these transcripts and do what they have to do in order to get Clinton, arrested. Now, I hope they do that because fucking around with kids like that's not okay. And anyone who does it needs to be fucking locked up in the deepest hole ever and just throw away the key. That's not okay. So let's jump into this article really quick. A trove of documents released late Thursday could shed light on Ghislaine Maxwell's relationship with financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Financier? I don't know how to pronounce that word. The data include records of a 2011 meeting between accuser Virginia Goofy, I don't know how to pronounce that either, and her lawyers, where she talked about the powerful people in Epstein's orbit who she said either flew on his private Boeing 727 or stayed on his private island in the Caribbean. One of the names mentioned was that of former President Bill Clinton. Whenever you hear Bill Clinton, do you just see like just tons of just nasty sex images in your head? Because every time I hear that name, I'm just like, that dude's probably naked somewhere doing something really disgusting. Oh boy. One of the names mentioned was that of former President Bill Clinton. Maxwell lawyers have filed an emergency motion to stop the release of the new documents and have said the move would essentially eliminate any chances their client has at a fair trial, which no one fucking cares because if you help traffic children, yeah, fair trial, I'm all for it. But like, bitch, we know what you did. We don't care if it was 10, 20 yesterday. We know what you did. We know what you did. There's no reason why you should be here trying to. Is anyone surprised that this bitch is still alive? Like, you killed Epstein, great, but now it's like we know who killed Epstein, but Ghislaine Maxwell is still alive. So, I mean, they must be really doing something right if she's still kicking. Or who knows? Maybe the clock is ticking down or something. I don't know. And the newly released documents include a conversation that accuser Gruffy had with her lawyers nearly 10 years ago as a part of a civil case against Maxwell in 2015. I don't know if you guys can see this tweet. It's come from TechnoFrog on Twitter. Again, if you guys want to look into this yourself, I'll post this article in the description. Have at it. Enjoy. Emails between Epstein and Maxwell. Epstein instructs Maxwell on how to deny allegations. Epstein tells Maxwell she had done nothing wrong. Go to parties, deal with it, blah, blah, blah. Let's get back to the article. At one point in the conversation, the subject turned to Epstein's powerful friend, Jack Scarola, one of Goofy's lawyers, asked if she had any recollection of Epstein telling her that Bill Clinton owed him favors. Yes, I do, she responded, according to the document. It was a laugh, though. He would laugh it off. I remember asking Jeffrey, what's Bill Clinton doing here, kind of thing. And he laughed it off and said, well, he owes me a favor. He never told me what the favors were. I never knew. I didn't know if it was serious. It was just a joke. You know what's going on here. Come on, folks. Let's be real. The lawyer asked her to clarify what she would refer to when she mentioned Clinton and said the former president was on the island, said Maxwell, who was also there, as well as a person named Emmy and two young girls. And we're all of you staying at Jeffrey's house on the island, including Bill Clinton, she said, I don't know how to pronounce Scarface? I don't fucking know. That's correct, she responded. He had about 4 or 5 different villas on his island, separate from the main house, and we stayed in the villas. Gruffy said that sex orgies were common occurrences there. In previous interviews, she has said she never saw Clinton behave inappropriately. A Netflix documentary titled Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich includes an island tech worker account of once seeing Clinton at the villa, though only with Epstein. So what this article is saying is that they're not sure if Clinton did naughty sexual acts here, but I mean, you have a private island where it's been known that wild orgies and all this other stuff have happened with children. So when you read something like this, and especially Bill Clinton, who has been in a sex scandal before, you just have to wonder, like, really? You don't think he did it on an island? Whether it's with underage girls or girls of age? I mean, that kind of seems highly unlikely. But again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm just trying to point out that Bill Clinton is connected with Epstein, and a formal investigation needs to happen into this to see if something really did happen with Bill Clinton on his island. That would be fair. I think that's enough to say that would call for an investigation, especially if there are children involved. Anything with children involved should be like a no-think scenario. Just Jump on it, start investigating, see what you can find, and if there's enough evidence to arrest somebody, arrest that motherfucker. That's all you have to do. It's children, kids. Angel Urena, a spokeswoman for Clinton, told the New York Post at the time that this was a lie the first time it was told, and it was not true today, no matter how many times it's repeated. Again, Clinton lied to the American people about Lewinsky. How much do you think the American people are going to look at this and be like, oh, okay, maybe we should just give him the benefit of the doubt? No, fuck that. He has lied once, openly. That's why he was impeached for perjury. You think he's going to sit here and tell the truth that he went to a sex island? No, he's not going to do that. So I'm a little skeptical, Bill. I'm a little skeptical. Last year, Clinton's office issued a statement saying the former president had traveled aboard Epstein's private plane and briefly visited Epstein's New York City apartment, but was always in the company of staff and Secret Service agents. Clinton also claimed to have no knowledge of Epstein having pleaded guilty to sex crimes years ago in Florida. Nothing this man ever says is going to be like taking his word. I'm just saying. Fox News tried to reach Clinton's office after hours in connection with the story, but did not receive a reply. Of course you didn't. You're Fox News. The reason why Hillary lost, according to some people. So, haha. So, guys, like all my videos, I'm not going to go through this entire article. It is pretty much kind of peanut butter and jelly here. Just go read it, check it out for yourself. Kind of gather your own information. Do you think Bill Clinton actually had sex on an island with a bunch of underage people? Kids. Do you think it happened? I mean, it would be great to see the Clintons finally get arrested. I mean, Hillary, Benghazi, the emails. I mean, justice needs to be served to that family for sure. And if you don't see me in the next week or so, you know who to point the finger at. Just, just throwing it out there. I'm not that important. I'm not that important for them. That's another voice on YouTube, which is probably being demonetized at the moment. So. But yeah, no, you guys can go check this out on, I have the link in the description. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys think, because it's one of those things that's just like, this is really weird. But leave your comments down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time on Twitter. Always subscribe, like, and remember, guys, I'm always here, the voice for you. Talk to you later. Bye.